What's up, guys? Good morning. How you feeling? How you doing? How you feeling? How you doing? So, happiness goes a long, 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 long way. It really does. It really does. It goes a long, 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 long way. You know? So that's what I want to talk about today. Happiness goes a long way. Because if you just wake up and plan to be happy, 9 times out of 10, you will actually gain happiness. And can we really define what happiness is? Like, what exactly is happiness? It's that feeling where you kind of don't really worry, you don't really stress, you're not really like, you just wake up and go with the flow. So, good morning, guys. I hope everyone is feeling great today. Of course, for me, life been bullshitting, but we gotta wake up and say, "Don't worry, be happy." Find a way to enjoy this beautiful sun that we have right now. The sun here in where is this? Jersey is coming out to play. The sun in Jersey don't play. Let me just say that. Yesterday the sun was about 98. It was hot as hell. But I'd rather have the sun than the snow. So that's why I say happiness goes a long way. So we're gonna wake up today with gratitude, buzz bothering us. We're gonna wake up today with gratitude, hmm, happiness, and just find a way to get you some joy today. Because there's a lot of sadness going around. There's a lot of doubt going around. There's a lot of war going around. Um, there's a lot going around. I stopped following that war with Trump and Iran and I stopped following it because it was some BS. Y'all got the prices going high as fuck for y'all to go to war. For what? Who does this benefit? It doesn't benefit me and the descendants of my ancestors. Okay? And before we move any further, I just want to send some love to hi. I want to send some love to the Niji, to the autochthonous melanated copper tone. You see it. You see it. Black Amerindian copper tone. Big difference. Okay? So just sending love to the ancestors. Um, just for giving us another day. Another day to dance in the rain or smile in the sunshine. Whichever one you want to do, honey child. Whichever one floats your boat. Okay? But today, that's what we're focusing on. Happiness. Wake up with happiness. Go sunbathe, get in the sun, get you some sunlight on your beautiful skin, and just be grateful for the lemons that you was dealt. Because you always gonna turn them bitches into lemonade. Okay? You always gonna turn it into lemonade. And that's what we about. Turning everything into lemonade. So for me, I don't know. This weekend I pretty much got some shitty news one of the days. It's been dealing with a lot of stuff that life doesn't really prepare you for. And maybe you need, like, I don't know, people to prepare you for these different phases of life. So if you're young and you dumb, you probably don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But if you're getting older, and I don't even like to say the word older, but if you're maturing and you're aging gracefully, then you're gonna know that life will throw you some curveballs that you're not ready for. And a lot of times people don't broadcast those curveballs. Like I don't really broadcast my curveballs. Y'all might know a little bit of something, but you don't know the real shit. So, but with those curveballs, I'm still full of happiness. I'm still full of joy right now. Sometimes it can get heavy on your spirit when you're trying to think about too much. But y'all remember that song? How the song go? It's simple. It seems so simple. Like the most important thing that we should be pursuing right now is happiness. You see, pursue. See that? What it says is pursue happiness. So I'm not really just saying this shit. I'm really like tatted with this shit. You know, pursue happiness. Because anytime your happiness is taken away, everything fucking crumbles down. Your job feel miserable. Your relationships feel miserable. You know, your investments feel miserable. Everything just feel miserable when you don't have the happiness. But if we lead with happiness, instead of worration. If we lead with joy, like we wake up and know that that's the one thing nobody can take. That's the one thing nobody can steal is your inside happiness and joy. This thing just gave me a warning that my battery low. My battery always dead. My daddy called this phone a dead ass phone, and I think he might be right. This is an iPhone. What is it? 13. But baby, listen, I'm not upgrading until this thing is doomed. Okay. Y'all could be on iPhone 45 and I have a 1300 child. I have a 1300 child. Like, what? But yeah, what I was saying was happiness. Your happiness is a who job? It's an inside job. It's an inside job. Say it with me. It's a in. It's an inside job. Hey, it's an inside job. Hey, I like that. My happiness is an inside job. Hey, it's an inside job. So my happiness is an inside job. Your happiness is an inside job. And every day we wake up. Oh, you know what I just thought about? I was supposed to do something very important yesterday, but I was so busy. I had to do that shit today. That's how time be flying, y'all. See, I'm getting sidetracked. But anywho, so today we lead with happiness. And y'all heard the song before. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. And that means a lot when you don't worry about it and you just be happy. Something happened you wasn't expecting. Don't worry about it. Just keep your happiness. Everything could be crumbling down, but don't worry about it. Just be happy. Because guess what? It can only get better from here. Wherever you at right now, wherever you at on the scale, on the totem pole, it can only get better. It can only get better for you. At the end of the day, and happiness is what makes you believe that it's going to get better. Happiness is that belief that, you know what, my mood is protected, my feelings are protected, my joy is protected, and I'm always pursuing happiness. A lot of people pursue money over happiness. And nothing wrong with money now. I love money too. I like to shop too. I like to invest too. But what I'm saying is you have to lead that even with money. I mean, even with happiness. Because look at the people who have a lot of money and it's still not enough to fulfill their happiness. That is an inside job. Some people think it's a money job, but a lot of times if you don't have happiness and you think money solves it, you'll get a lot of money. And then you lose a lot of money because you weren't happy with the money. You just spent it all and you didn't realize that the stuff doesn't bring me happiness. Who I am inside brings me happiness. The things that I learned, the mistakes that I make, the experiences that I go through, the things that I fail in. 'Cause people might look at you as successful. They'll look at your title as successful. They'll look at your business as successful. They'll just think, oh my God, this person has been made in the shade. Well, actually, all they see is your glow. They see your happiness. They see your joy. And that shit's priceless. Some people praying for happiness. They praying to wake up with that feeling of just joy, love, peace, harmony, balance, serenity, tranquility. You already know what I'm talking about. So why not just wake up with that? Wake up with the sun. You see how the sun come out? It don't care who mad. The sun like I'm out here. You mad? I'm out here shining on your ass. Right? The sun don't care who mad. You see these trees? They blowing in the wind. They don't care if you're mad. They don't care. They like get glad, not mad because we having a happy day. So be like the trees. Be like the wind. You see how the wind is always flowing. The wind is always in motion. The wind doesn't care if you're happy or sad. The wind is going to blow. So just take a little tip from nature, if you will. Just take a little tip from nature to say, you know what? The sun's shining today, so I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna wake up and, you know, live my best life. I'm gonna wake up and not worry about who's not with it. I'm gonna wake up and spread more joy versus taking joy from people. I'm gonna wake up and know that despite the things I'm going through right now, I still got my fucking happiness. And how much did I tell y'all happiness costs? Happiness is priceless. It's rare. You can't put a number on it. Some of the some of the nicest people can sometimes be the saddest people because they don't have true happiness. Some of the happiest people are maybe quiet because they just enjoying it. You know, they're not worrying. So the opposite of happiness is worrying. So if you found yourself worrying a lot, that was me. Sometimes I worry, but then I have to get back to my zen because life is a balance. You're not always gonna be happy as fuck all the fucking time. Some people might be, but life happens. Health happens. Death happens. Grieving happens. All these things take you through this roller coaster through life, and your whole focus is to get back here to the happiness. That's the goal. You know what? That knocked me off. Let me find my happy place. Let me find my happy space. Let me get back to the things that bring me joy. You know. And a lot of people might think that, oh, Dr. Sean, you used to be streaming, but streaming, I love streaming because I get to meet so many people across the world. Even though now I'm doing this multi-stream and it got my algorithm kind of jacked up where it's not really pushing it out. I'd rather still try to push it out to multiple platforms than just one. But if it halts it a little bit, I might just go back to the YouTube because YouTube is where it's at. But you just gotta find things that you like to do that don't stress you, that just bring you lots of happiness. All right. And the reason why I say and I lead with it's an inside job because only you know what the hell that is. Like, I don't know what that is. I still got sleepy marks on my face. But the reason why I had to go live this morning, because I got another busy day. So I don't know when I'm gonna be able to pop on here and chit chat with you guys, but just know that it's a good day to be happy. I'm telling you, don't worry, whatever that is, don't worry about it. We're not doing that. We're not worrying about it. We're not. Okay. So, yeah, I had a great weekend just practicing happiness. So what did you do this weekend, Dr. Sean? I practiced happiness. I did some sunbathing, did some healing. My back is still very, very achy. It's very, very achy. So that shit really got me kind of like a little on edge. So I'm just trying to ignore it, be happy, not really think about it. Because the back is an essential part of being a dentist. The back, the spine, the head, etc. So that car crash, like I told y'all, it really put risk management into even more of a perspective. Because I feel like I'm going off side on a little tangent here, but risk management, and I repeat this over and over again, is so important, not just for yourself, but for your family, for your spouse, for your kids, because you don't really know. A lot of people think that, but a lot of people plan for a long life. Sometimes that ain't in the cards, and you could be taken out of here in the blink of an eye. So a lot of people plan for that, but they're unprepared for the risk that you take when you just say bye. When you just say, "Oh no, I'm gonna have a long life," and you don't really plan for these unfortunate events. So it just made me look at life a whole lot different, knowing that I could have been gone in 1 second, knowing that I lost my mom in like 1 second from a car accident, and just to actually be in that type of situation, to have my whole career put on the line, like, you know, the love of my life could have been, we could have been. So I'm just grateful. That's why I'm so happy. I'm just happy to have life. I'm happy to be able to get on this line and talk to y'all because it could be different. Y'all could probably be going back. You know how you gone and people go back, oh, they're looking at the old stuff, but it's like I have to wake up every day and just live in my purpose. Not perfectly. Just try my best. Just try your best to live in your purpose. And you don't have to be perfect with it. Just try your best to live in your purpose. You know, that's all you have to do. Live in your purpose. Do the things that make you happy, bring you joy. Ooh, the shade feel good. Get out, do a little walking. So my whole thing now with this injury is I really have to take it easy for at least another week or two, really forever. Take it easy and just pray that the damage is not like long term, you know. So it's even a what I say. It's even like a reminder for me to be healthy as fuck. Like try to be healthy. Yeah, you found it, huh? Oh, well, guys, I gotta go. Yes, I do. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Why not? I don't know. Tell me what you see. But yeah, I'm still about to go, guys, because this is only supposed to be like a little short, little live. I think I got my message out for today. I just know after this day start, it's like time goes so fast. But I really just been enjoying, just trying to enjoy life, man, because it's not promise. And one more thing before I get off of here. We already said, don't worry, be happy. We already know that, right? But YOLO, right? You only live once. You only live once. And that's the message I got yesterday. Two, three times, you only live once. So this lady, she was 66 years old. She told us yesterday, she said, the secret is to do what the hell you want, do what the fuck you want, and don't let nobody stress you. That's the secret to longevity. Do what the hell you want and don't let nobody stress you. And to add to that, pursue happiness and remember YOLO. Me and my sis had it tatted, EGB. And Laura, we had it tatted. Y'all probably can't see it, but YOLO. All right. Bye.